What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope everyone is doing okay out there. As for me, I'm doing okay. Had a few rocky moments within the last 24 hours, but overall things are good. And I'm just taking every day one day at a time, getting ready for this weekend. We about to close May 2024, y'all. We heading into June 2024, and if you've been following me, you know that I turned 40 on June 25th. So as we speak, there are still no concrete plans right now, but I'm pretty sure things are going to change within the next few weeks. And of course, we got Father's Day coming up, so a lot of good things to look forward to. So outside of that, I'm doing pretty good. No complaints over here. Just taking one day at a time and doing things the best way I know how. And I hope the same things are going good for you as well. So with all that being said, I'm coming through with an update just for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new email address to my platform. And by the time that this video is put up, the email should already be up and running at that point. And the purpose of this is that in addition to the comment section, I want to open up the lines of communication, if you will. So basically, if you have anything that you want me to cover in terms of what I normally talk about on my channel, you can reach me directly through the email address. And yes, the comment section is fine, but I'm going to open up this email address just for my subscribers, and if you happen to share it with other people, that's fine too. So the email address, I'm going to put this in the description box as well, along with the brief description of the post also. So the email address is going to be WDMPOV1984 at gmail.com. Again, that's WDMPOV1984 at gmail.com. So with all that being said, as you know, one of the main things I talk about on my channel is politics. So anything dealing with politics, past and present, reach out to me. I'll talk about it, give my thoughts on it. And yes, Democrats, of course, the Democrats are welcome. If you're a Republican, you're welcome. If you're independent, you're welcome. Hell, if you don't subscribe to neither of those, you're welcome. Just anything when it comes to politics. And as you all know, I got political aspirations and goals. And, I do plan to get my start in the Virginia House of Delegates, and I want to be elected to the United States House of Representatives as the ultimate goal. So, if you've been following me since I created this channel, you already know that. So that's the politics side. Now, hip hop, I would rather just talk about, the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s, and even certain things that came out past 2007, 2008. I'll be more than happy to talk about that. Now, I'm not interested in anything current outside of the established artists that I've been supporting for years. However, if there's something that you recommend that I check out and talk about on the channel, I'll do so. I got no problems with that. Just don't send anything, trap music or anything like that my way. Mumble rap, whatever the case may be, the stuff that's on the radio, I'm not interested. I'm just not. I'm just being honest with y'all. Also, I'm not sure how many of you have checked out my medium.com page, which is medium.com/ at WDM625. I got a lot of my material on there that was on my old hip hop blog, but I went ahead and made some edits and put it on this particular page as well. And the one very good thing about that is that I'm going to take a lot of that work from that page and talk about it on my YouTube channel in due time. And I'm still working on completing the top 10 MC list, my top 10 MC list. I'm pretty sure most of you have already checked out my Nas project, my Jay-Z project, my Rakim project. Also, the Cool G rap one that I did, I'm going to redo that towards the end. And my Biggie project, that's on the way. So just stay tuned for all of that. But yeah, definitely when it comes to hip hop classics and stuff like that, yeah, I'll be happy to talk about it. And you already know thus far what I like and what I don't like. But again, any recommendations, anything you want me to take a look at or take a listen to, I should say, let me know. I'll talk about it on my channel. Next, pro wrestling. I'm slowly but surely getting through the Monday Night War. I already got 2 posts up covering the the September 4th, 1995 edition of Monday Nitro, and then the September 11th, 1995 edition of Raw and Nitro, and also the third edition covering both shows from September 18th, 1995. That's on the way too. I'm just, balancing everything and getting all of the content out as much as I can. But outside of that, if there's something pro wrestling related, specifically the 80s and the 90s, and basically, to be honest with you, anything from the early 80s all the way up to WrestleMania 40, anything you want me to talk about in that period, let me know. I'll talk about it on my channel. Now, I'm not sure if most of you have checked out my video titled My Era as a Pro Wrestling Fan or as a fan of pro wrestling. Can't recall the title right now. I'm not looking at my YouTube channel as I make this, but I'm not interested in anything from this current era. Now, if there's something that's happening with Roman Reigns and the others that I like, now if you checked out my video on professional wrestling that I just mentioned, the wrestlers that I like in WWE currently. But if it's something going on with Roman Reigns that you feel that I should check out, let me know. Hell, even with AEW, I do know that MJF came back recently as I record this video. So if there's anything that you want me to check out regarding him, let me know. Now, I'm open-minded. So you already know that I'm not interested in the current landscape of wrestling, particularly the WWE, even though I'm still a long-time fan, if that makes sense. But again, if there's something that you recommend that I check out, I'll talk about it and we'll move on from there. So pro wrestling from the 80s all the way up to WrestleMania 40. Um, Things regarding the black community, dating, relationships, just current events of the day, and I got a video coming up about a real interesting topic. I'm not going to mention it here, but I do got an interesting video coming up, and that is going to be for my brothers and sisters. So, things in general regarding the black community, black culture, and things of that nature. If it's something that you feel that I should take a look at or something that you want my opinions on, let me know and we'll talk about it. Now, I would rather just keep things at what I normally talk about on my channel. However, I am open to other things. So if it's things that you want to bring to my attention that's not relating to politics, hip hop, pro wrestling, and the black community, let me know and we'll talk about that as well. We talk over here. We talk when it comes to team discipline. So no problem with the communication. And last but not least, if you want to invite me on your platform, I'm open to that as well. Right now, I would rather prefer doing one-on-ones. I don't think I'm interested in panels right now. Maybe a panel of 3 or 4, depending on what's being talked about. But I have no problem getting on anybody's platform, to share my thoughts and talk about politics, talk about hip hop, talk about pro wrestling, talk about things that's going on in the black community. Now, talking about politics will probably be a slippery slope, but we can always have, you know, um, defined conversations as adults. I'm not going to get up on anybody's platform being disrespectful, and I'm definitely not going to get on anybody's platform arguing. I'm just not going to do that. I'm team discipline over here, so that's how I carry myself. But other than that, like I said, I'm more than happy to come on anybody else's panel and talk about whatever's relevant, past and present and the future. So just let me know. So again, y'all, that email address is wdmpov1984@gmail.com. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. So until next time, y'all, take care and just remember the power of the mind is valuable.